Hello, my friends. Look behind me. Do you see a soccer goalpost? Well, I'm not in the mood for sports, but I did want to stop here in a beautiful location. As you can see behind me, it's a nice park. And I'm on my way home. I thought I'll just stop here for a second, enjoy the fresh air, and also share my thoughts with you. Now, since Kamala Harris became the Democrat nominee for president, I think 18 days went by and she has not done a formal press conference or interview. So she is staying away from media in a sense. And why is she doing that? Well, I'll let you guess. Maybe she's camera shy. Maybe she doesn't want to talk in front of the media, or maybe she doesn't have the answers to the questions that the media may ask her. I mean, if you just think about the fact that she was the border czar and she hasn't done anything to secure the border. And if you look at the way the Biden-Harris administration managed the economy, well, they mismanaged it, or I should say that they created a crisis, a severe crisis. I mean, inflation's high, gas prices are high, supply chain issues still continue. People can't afford to buy real estate. Young professionals, they are struggling in this economy, so on and so forth. Now, my friends, 18 days went by, and Kamala Harris still has not done a formal press conference or interview. She did talk to the media. I think it was on a tarmac in Michigan, but that's not enough. She has to sit down and do a proper press conference or an interview. Now, if you think about Donald Trump, completely different. He's always willing to answer questions. He does not hide from the cameras. The reporters can ask him questions and he'll answer. And he's always communicating with the people in general. Remember when he was in office, he used to tweet all the time. And I know some people complained about that. Some people did not want to see him tweeting all the time. But the good thing about that was he was communicating to the American people what he has in mind, what he had in mind. And so, yes, some would say he tweeted way too often, but way too often is good, because when a president is tweeting or posting on social media or answering media questions, he is communicating. He's communicating constantly. And we want more communications from our public officials, not less. And so, look at Kamala Harris, Democratic nominee for president. 18 days went by, no formal press conferences, no interviews, and she's running a campaign. She's running a campaign and she's staying away from the media, from doing interviews. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. And that's really the difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he says what's on his mind. Now, you may agree with him, you may disagree with him, but at least he's not hiding, and he has never hidden. He's always communicating. And that's what people want from a commander-in-chief. And so I think as we look at November of 2024, you got to ask yourself, who do you want in the White House? Do you want somebody who's transparent, who's communicating, who is not afraid of being asked questions, who is willing to answer the questions that are being asked? Or do you want someone who likes to stay away from cameras, who doesn't want to answer questions, who doesn't want to do press conferences or media interviews? So the choice is yours. You got to make up your mind. I know who I'm going to vote for. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump for president 2024. November 2024, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump to be our next commander in chief. Thank you.